Hello everyone, welcome to GR Golf. I am Jim and welcome to today's golf rules tip, owning your spot on the putting green. Now what I mean by owning the spot is, as soon as your ball comes to rest on the golf course, as long as any part of that ball is touching the surface of the putting green, you are allowed to mark the ball and own that spot. And it's so important to do that. So how we do that is take an object, such as a coin. See if I got one in my pocket. I've got a quarter here. It could be a penny, any form of coin. You could take that and mark your ball. You also, some people will have a poker chip, something like this that you can mark behind the ball. Yeah, you can see this little magnetic device here, about the size of a coin. I've got my, the school that I coach. I got the mascot picture image on there, the panther, and that's what I like to use, and I keep it here on my hat. But it's important to own this spot now that my ball's come to rest on this putting green. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my ball marker, put that marker right behind the golf ball. I just usually stand right behind there, line up between the ball and the flag, put it right behind there, and own that spot. Now that spot there is mine here on the putting green. And it's important to own that, because if I just leave that ball there, if the wind were to come along and really pick up, for example, and move my ball, good or bad, wherever that ball would come to rest, perhaps off the green, I would have to play it as it lies because I didn't come up here and mark my ball. It's so important to mark your golf ball in the game of golf. Every player that I coach at every level, I really stress to them, you always mark your ball on the putting green as soon as you possibly can. If you watch professional golf, high-level golf, there are not balls sitting on the putting green when people are putting. They're marked and they're in their pocket or in their caddy's hand. So we need to adopt that, because there's other rules things that happen too. But today I want to talk about, helping your score, not letting the wind, for example, put you in a worse spot, even off the green perhaps, where you have to putt from. Or another thing is gravity. If you're playing a green that has a lot of slope and you don't go up there and mark your ball, if gravity begins to roll it, guess what? You got to play it wherever it ends up, and most of the time that's going to be in a worse spot. So right here, let me show you another example. Because I've owned this spot, if I get up here now and I get in my routine and line up my ball, and I pick up my marker and I go up here with my putter, and the ball moves before I can make a stroke by a natural force such as wind or gravity. Guess what? If wind was picking up, now you got to use your imagination here, if wind caused my ball to move and roll way over there, or gravity, because I owned the spot already and I marked it, I go back and put that ball back to where my spot is owned. And you just have to estimate that sometimes. So I will come up here, put my mark down to the best of my knowledge, pick my ball up. If gravity or wind or other natural force caused the ball to move, put that ball back, get in my routine with no penalty. Good or bad, if that ball moved in that situation, because I already own this spot, if I would have struck that there, that would be a 2-stroke penalty for playing from the wrong place or the wrong spot. So it's real important to own your spot, because in that case, it rolled here where I'd have a lot longer putt. Get up there as soon as your ball touches the putting green, put a mark on it, and own that spot. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to smile often, have fun, God loves you. We will see you next time.